Well, get ready for some theater, and we're excited to bring this to you here on the Morning Brew. I'm Larry Aaron, Zarin Muffaletto.
Good morning.
I always love our performances that we get here on the show.
I know, it's a free show for us. It's
Yeah,
free.
it is. Today's no exception. We have two theater companies combining to produce Little Shop of Horrors, and with us today is Victoria Libertori, who is the artistic director at the Oxdog Theater. Do I have your title right, Victoria?
That's correct, producing artistic director.
Great. And Vern is here with the Enchanted Rose Theater, and he is directing this production. Good to see you, Vern.
And likewise, Larry.
Thank you.
Well, we were just talking a minute ago about how this is such a classic movie, and now it's on stage. So this is really exciting.
Yeah, it's very fun. Very fun.
So where did you guys come up with the idea to make it into a theater performance?
Well, it's you know, it was originally, before it was a movie, you know, it was originally ran off Broadway for 4.5 years, eventually went on Broadway and toured London's West End, and so then the movie version was born out of that.
Okay, see, I was unaware of that, so.
Yeah. So that's kind of the...
It actually started as a movie.
Yeah, as a black and white.
Right.
Oh, okay.
And then it was adapted for the stage.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I got to know, how are you doing the plant?
Yeah.
It's Audrey, is that the
Audrey
name?
2.
Yes.
Named after our heroine in the story. And it's a puppeteer in 4 different sizes of puppet, starting very small all the way to the end of the show. It takes up a third of the stage, and we have an offstage voice that voices Audrey too.
I should mention this is all presented by the Albuquerque Theater Guild, and this is terrific that 2 theater companies have come together to make this happen.
Right. Vern came to me and said, "What do you think about a co-production of Little Shop of Horrors?"
Right.
And at first I was a little skeptical because we have, this puppet is gigantic.
Is it?
The final puppet is huge.
Oh, wow.
And it is a challenge actually to manipulate it. And our stage is probably about the size of your set here. So, you know, we've got actors, we've got an alleyway, we've got a dentist's office. We have a lot of elements on a relatively small stage.
Yeah.
So, but then we decided, let's do it, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
Let's not let little things get in the way.
Not at all. We can surmount all that. We can fit it all on a postage stamp.
Perfect.
All right, we have a performance today. You want to introduce it?
Sure. Well, this is Jessica Osborne, who portrays Audrey, and Tim McAlpin, who is our Seymour. And this is a point in the story at which Audrey's leather-jacketed, sadistic, motorcycle-riding dentist boyfriend has suddenly mysteriously come up missing.
Oh.
And the Seymour has discovered Audrey, and he's trying to find out why she's all down in the dumps, and he fears that it's because she's missing her boyfriend. And he finds out the truth, and this is the first time at which they actually share their inner feelings and hidden inner feelings for each other.
All right.
All right.
Well, the stage is yours.
Audrey, that's all behind you now. You've got nothing to be ashamed of. You're a very nice person, and I always knew you were. Underneath the bruises and the handcuffs, you know what I saw? A girl I respected. I still do. Lift up your head, wash off your mascara. Here, take my Kleenex, wipe that lipstick away. Show me your face, clean as the morning. I know things were bad, but now they're okay. Suddenly Seymour is here to provide you. You don't need no makeup, don't have to pretend. Suddenly Seymour is here to provide you with sweet understanding. Seymour's your
Nobody
friend.
ever treated me kindly. Daddy left early, Mama was poor. I'd meet a man and I'd follow him blindly. He'd snap his fingers, me, I'd say sure.
Tell me this feeling lasts till forever. Tell me the bad times are clean washed away.
Please understand that it's still strange and frightening for losers like I've been. It's so hard to say. Suddenly see more.
Suddenly see more.
Keep purified.
He purified you.
Suddenly see more. Show me
Sweet understanding. With sweet understanding. Sweet understanding.
Seymour's
Oh, nice. Wow. That's passionate.
job.
I like that. That was great.
Aren't they great?
They
That's
are.
one of the more romantic moments in this play.
Yes, then it gets out of control.
Yes,
It's
it
comedic, yes.
Yes, it's a horror rock comedy show,
Yeah.
really.
Sure, sure.
Very campy push at the B-grade movies of the 50s and 60s.
Yeah, but it works.
Yeah.
It works.
Very great.
Performances now. When are you performing this? Give us details.
Well, it runs from January 10th through February 2nd, 4 weekends in a row, Friday and
Wow.
Saturday nights at 7:30, Sundays at 2 p.m. matinee.
Mm-hmm.
And we have a great ticket special going on for opening night
Yes,
this Friday.
this Friday, opening night, we're offering $15 tickets across the board. Although we do have a special price of $11 for children under 12
Oh, okay.
for
Very
the show.
nice.
And do we need to get
Right
those
through
in
the run.
advance?
It would be great if you could.
Yeah.
You go to www.auxdog.com.
Okay. And there's the website right there.
Yeah. And we've teamed up with Blood Services of New Mexico. And the Little Shop is sponsoring a blood drive on Saturday, January 25th from 4 to 7. Bloodmobile will be right in front of the theater. Since our antagonist, Audrey 2, our outer space plant, is carnivorous and lives on human blood. So we thought that was a great connection, and
That's awesome.
everybody wins, including Audrey 2.
That's perfect.
Can I find out a little bit more about the puppet? What are the dimensions? How many people does it take to maneuver it? Just a little behind the scenes.
Well, there's 4 puppets, and the first one is small enough to be in a pot and carried around. The puppeteer, when it is time to animate that, operates it from a hidden place. And
Actually, Tim operates
The second version.
second puppet.
right,
Oh, okay.
right, that's bigger, and he's carrying
And the
it in a
plant gets
pot.
bigger
and
as
it's-
the show goes.
Yeah.
The third version sits on the floor in a big pot, and it sits about 5 feet or so tall, 5-6 feet tall, and the puppeteer is actually enclosed in this puppet. And the third version is a single puppeteer, which is very challenging, but it's about 5 feet tall and about 7 feet long from all the way to the end of the snout,
Wow.
and about 5 feet wide. It's huge.
There's actually a fan in that because the puppeteer is so hot.
Yeah.
And it's incredibly strenuous.
Yeah.
Sure.
She's losing a tremendous amount of weight
Yeah.
just manipulating this puppet.
But she's an amazing
It's
puppeteer.
fascinating. It really is.
How long
Oh.
did it make? How long did it take just to make that puppet?
Well, they're from a puppet shop
Okay.
in Tracy, California.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
There are certain sets of puppets for this show, professional sets of puppets
How
for
big
this
is
show.
the cast?
Oh, there's an 8-person cast if
Yeah.
you count the offstage voice of Audrey to the plant.
Yeah.
Well, really, really great. And I'm glad the collaboration is happening, and obviously the talent is here, and this is going to be a great run for Little Shop of Horrors at the Auxdog Theater starting this weekend. Fantastic. And want to thank you, Vern, and want to thank you, Victoria, for coming down and sharing this with us.
Well, thank
Well,
you,
thank
Larry.
you for having
thank you
us.
so much.
You bet. Our
Appreciate
pleasure.
it.
Our pleasure.
And for
Anytime.
actors as well. They,
We
you guys
partnered
are
with,
amazing.
with our friends at the Albuquerque Theater Guild. You see the website there. They They cover everything theater in the Duke City, and certainly in our community. We have one of the more vibrant theater communities in the whole country, and the Albuquerque Theater Guild. We're pleased to be partnering with them here on the Morning Brew. All right, friends. Thank you, Vern. Thank you, Victoria. Aaron and I will be back with more in just a moment, including Elvis, after this.